More about me. What do you do when it's already everywhere? What do you do when nobody really cares? What do you do when you can't think of what to do? What do you do? Scott Lucas. I was raised by my grandparents, so while I lacked a mom and dad, I had a grandma and a grandpa. And that was pretty great. Grandma and grandpa were born and raised in Kansas. Stating the obvious, it was a different time and place. The Great Depression was a very real thing when they were kids. You were literally happy with a nickel or a penny. On the plus side, a nickel or penny could actually buy you something. But these people, my grandparents, knew what it was like to have nothing. They lived it with millions of other Americans. Living with nothing was the norm. Real quick, let's try imagining the Great Depression. Let's say you have all your stuff. Your phone, computer, laptop, car, Echo, dog, cat, bird, whatever. All your stuff is the same, and it's all yours. But you can't pay for electricity. Neither can your neighbors or your friends. The coffee shop has stopped giving away free electricity because too many people need it. You have to buy something to get some, but you need food, water, gas, something for your animals, something for your family. So you start selling your Echo, computer, laptop, bird, and your list of things you had previously needed dwindles. All for the bare necessities. My grandparents lived that, here, in America, with millions of others. And while millions of Americans were jobless, without a home, money, food, or any means to support their family, good old William Randolph Hearst was adding a new wing to his castle, unselfishly creating jobs for maybe a dozen or more people. His castle would be located only about an hour away from where Grandma and Grandpa would finally settle for good some 50 years later. Grandpa was a veteran of World War II. He punched the Nazis and the Imperial Army. Well, I don't think he punched any of them actually. He was in the Navy on a battleship, and he had planes crash into his ship. Kamikaze. People flew planes into his ship, trying to kill him and anyone they could, and also kill themselves. That didn't start in America, and it didn't start on 9/11. He survived and was honorably discharged and was able to return to Kansas and start living the American dream. He married Grandma, got a job teaching, and started making babies. I'm not exactly sure on the order, but it was definitely marriage first and babies after, because folks did things proper back then. They had 3 children. One kooky relative decided to venture out west, to New California way, and he sent back word to Kansas. Teaching is for suckers. Selling sandwiches, that's where the money is. So Grandpa, being a red-blooded American and wanting to take the best possible care of his family that he could, packed them up and they moved out to the Golden State. Grandma and Grandpa, the 2 people responsible for keeping me alive and safe for 18 years. Mary Lou Crager Glassburn and Roy Leon Glassburn. I'll never be able to express how much love I have for them, how grateful I am for them, and how much they matter and how much effect they have had on my life.